just drifting.
everyone. Zig, take it away.
All right. Welcome to the Monkey Show, everybody. Another installment of Flying with the Monkeys. I lost my page, and tonight we are flying from MYNN, which is Nassau International Airport, to MBPV. Where's that, Moondog?
Oh, thanks.
Something? Providence?
Providence International, I do believe.
Awesome. And of course, we have the usual suspects. We have Mr. Moondog 88.
Hello again.
And Draco 411.
Hello, one more time.
And we're going to see if we can crash these planes that we don't ever fly. Except for Moondog, he flies it. He flew it today. He cheated.
It's not cheating. I was researching.
Oops.
You can call it preparation. You can call it stream prep if you want, but I'm going to call it cheating because
I've never flown this plane before.
And I've flown it like twice.
And since I've never flown this plane before, I'm gonna go the easy way and just hit Control E and let it start up itself.
Because we're gonna need all the time we have to refly this flight till we get it right. So
I'll be happy if I landed under the threshold for the VA.
And
so while that's starting up, I'm gonna contact ground.
Oh, I have mouse Yokon. I don't want mouse Yokon. Shut doors. We got all that stuff on. Seatbelts on. And ATC.
Climb and maintain 1000.
Aviation. Hey, aviation.
Hey, aviation.
Oh, I clicked on that again. There we go. Say something now. Thank you, aviation. All right. I clicked on that freaking thing to unmute us during the thing, and it didn't unclick the Discord line. So some of your wonderful intro may have been lost.
That's okay.
All right. My people heard it. They're used to that on your channel.
And my people heard it too. Well, is it gonna rain or is it not gonna rain? It keeps raining and then stopping.
It's stopping. Well, isn't that Caribbean weather down there?
I don't know. I've never been there. Ask Zig.
I don't remember. We were drinking strawberry daiquiris the whole time we were there.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna leave the wipers on for intermediate rain. All right. So you said that there's a certain way you could do the pushback on this?
Yes.
And what would that be?
Hold
on a second.
You heard Zig for a few seconds. You didn't hear Draco. Well, he was doing the intro, and then I clicked off of OBS, the recording, and it then turns it off sometimes. I don't understand that.
I forgot to start backwards.
Oh, shoot. I did too.
I didn't. I got it.
Aren't you special?
I am sometimes. No, doors closed. I've got that.
Come on.
I still have a moment yet because.
Darn it.
Come on. Come on.
Set the altitude.
Shut it down again.
Now I gotta wait. Well, I accidentally hit Control E because I figured that would shut it, turn it off. No, it just restarted the engines again, so now I have to wait for them both to start up so that way I can then shut them down.
Oh, okay. So VATSIM is having an event in Phoenix, which means aviation's having fun over there.
Ah, very cool.
Oh no, wait a minute.
He's not having fun?
No, he probably is. I'm trying to remember what. I want to set speed, not out heading, because I don't remember
what the airport heading is, or what the runway heading is.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I thought, and it's changed in the 4 hours since I flew it. So
Okay, now let's get this going.
doors closed.
Okay, there it goes.
And for those of you who are watching Ziggs and Moondog's stream, if you're wondering how come I'm sitting out in the grass, it's because I was bad.
Yeah. Plain and simple. Draco was Draco. Alright, so if we go over here to views, instrument panel, ground handling, this plane has the nice little feature of...
Did you catch that, Draco? You have to go to
Ground handling.
instrument. Yeah.
Alright.
And I'm not going to start the engine until I push back, but I have time,
Oh
so...
shit! How did I do that? Oh. Uh-oh.
Cross taxi.
I just opened my window. I know how I did that.
The little lever on
I
the
got
side
it.
there, or the space. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Don't do that.
Runway 9er.
I'll suck you right out of it, or do that while you're flying. Don't click that button.
Also, it opens your main doors too.
When I open the window?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it did.
Yes, it does.
Holy crap, is
I've
that
done it.
loud?
Oh, it's closed again. Okay.
It opens and shuts the main doors with the window. So
Okay. That's interesting.
yeah. Barrow for real quick here, and then I can start doing my pushback. 3023.
So are one of you guys right next to me?
Moondog
I am.
is.
Why is it showing you in a 73? Oh, it is 737. What are you in? I thought it said 747. And how'd you get the winglets?
I picked the winglets. I went with a 737-500 wide body.
There are no Southwest skins in that, though, are there?
No.
No.
All right.
That's fine.
Push.
Are you pushing back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already pushed back.
Well, you don't matter, Draco. You're off in the field somewhere. You don't
Yes,
gotta
I
worry.
am.
Oh, you literally are. I didn't see that. There's like a really green patch over there you're sitting in. Doesn't look like you're pushing back, Moondog.
Come on, push back. Yeah. Because I'm trying to do multiple things here.
How about just do push back?
I'm.
Oh wow, the brakes make a horrible noise when you hit them.
Oh yeah.
All right, so anybody watching my channel, I am sorry for the noises from this plane, but hopefully we won't be flying it much.
Are you gonna push back, Moondog?
I just pushed back. Go for it.
Huh?
I've got some. Go ahead and push back.
Oh. Oh, I didn't get my taxi clearance yet.
Yeah, this is for the pushback. But it's the fact that I'm trying to make sure the Mac cars acknowledges it and stuff. That's all. So now I'm going to wait for Zig to back up.
I don't know what they were trying to reproduce with the sound of the brakes,
I don't know.
but it sounds like every time I hit the brakes, there's a massive electrical short somewhere, like a transformer's about ready to blow.
I hit the pushback button. So I gotta hit the arrow? Oh.
If you straight back, I'm pushing back myself now.
Okay, I'll wait then.
But now I need to start engines.
So I want to push back to the left like you are.
Yeah.
You have a building over there, you know, right?
I'm trusting they know what they're doing.
I wouldn't count on that.
I was going to say, I'm not so sure they do.
Because they just decided to start turning me 90 degrees, which I asked them to do, but they didn't stop turning me 90 degrees. I damn near did a full 180. Getting some very nice frame rates here on the ground. Between 48 and 60.
Come on. And parking brake, taxi speed.
Let me know when I'm clear to push back. So do you hit the... Okay, I selected the arrow to turn me, right? And then I hit the pushback button that's red?
Yes.
Yeah, but you want to make sure that your parking brake's on first.
Oh, the parking brake has to be on?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
And
To start the pushback, but then yeah.
Okay.
And then incredibly loud, they'll yell at you to turn that parking brake off. Oh, God, that's horrible.
The
Almost makes me want to fly the in-game one, the vanilla one. Just because of that sound.
Oh, it's
I don't
not
like
that bad.
the texture for the rain. It mimics it on there, but if it stops raining or there's not enough, then it's like it's the outline of it, then it's gone.
Are you
It's
clear?
The outline of it, then it's gone. Oh yeah, I'm clear. I told you I was clear.
I missed that.
Ground from cockpit. Go ahead.
Alright, so we're gonna sit here and wait on Zig and Moondog.
Okay, steering pin inserted. Release brakes.
Anyone watching,
Brakes released.
no newbie yellow arrows on where to go.
Well, aren't you special?
That's only because I remember where I went earlier this afternoon. Just making sure all that's up and ready to go.
I fully expect to crash on takeoff.
Make sure you don't hit anything with the automatic retarded brakes, because you get going. The automatic
Where the
auto
hell would
brakes.
those be?
Don't go looking for them. Don't worry about it, because if you have hit them, you get going down the runway, and it's going to stop you.
There's auto brakes.
Yeah. It will automatically stop you, like when you hit 100 knots, and then you got to do a complete stop to release them.
Did it?
Parking brakes are set.
Never mind.
Prepare for taxi and signal on
I
left
couldn't
side.
hear it.
Okay.
Couldn't hear it tell me to engage tech parking brake.
Oh, so that's the FMC, huh?
And signal on left side.
All right, I'm done with the wipers.
Hi, Jacob.
How do you work the FMC in this thing?
The round button that to turn it on, then you got to press the menu button.
Nav data.
Well, no, I just wanted to coast, not. Don't adjust the speed while you're taxiing, because it'll throw the brakes on. I just wanted to start to coast.
Alright. Looks like 348 nautical miles.
Yeah.
We probably don't need this.
So we have 2 Continentals and a Southwest airline.
We don't really need the FMC, do we?
No.
No.
Good.
I mean, it does give you information, but
Where the hell are you going, Moondog?
I'm following this. We already had the discussion, Mr. Sitting in the grass.
Why the hell you're I'm holding short. You're passing me.
I'm pulling up to the runway. That's what I'm saying. Get the right scenery. That's all I gotta say.
You get the right scenery. I have the right scenery. Looks like we're getting ready to drag race.
You can go first.
I'm waiting on Zig. Zig's gonna pull up behind you more than likely.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna turn the wipers off because it's not raining right now. All right. Requesting takeoff clearance.
All right. And make sure that while we taxi without taxi lights, we can turn off the 8.
What are you setting flaps to? Like second position or something?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Strobes.
Actually, when I get right out here on the taxiway or on the runway, hit my parking brake again.
And
Turn taxi lights off. And then,
I'm set.
what's my course? Heading 101.
That's the heading.
Yep.
101.
Yep. All right. I can go ahead and turn the flight director on, right? Just not
Yep.
hit anything else.
Right.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
And I'm now going to ask clearance. Clear for takeoff.
Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh god, it's been a while since I've flown one of these planes. Also forgot to set the proper barometer. So I was actually like 300 feet below sea level. Shit, that's right, we're flying IFR, so I have to contact with them.
Yep.
Alright,
Acknowledge.
how do you activate, I have the flight director on, but how do you activate the
The little
autopilot?
command A button over by the altimeter that you set, and then the
Command
altitude
A.
hold is right underneath it. There's the 2 buttons right next to the
I
dial
got
for
it.
the altitude. Yeah. And then your nav 1 is the VOR lock to the right of your heading. Turn right 130. Looks nice out there. Take a quick outside look.
Alright, got auto thrust armed. Got speed, holding at 220.
You have a couple Continentals in the air. Do we have a Southwest in the air?
Well, not yet. I just got to the end of the runway. Okay, heading 101.
Probably be better. It'd probably be smart if I raised my flaps and my landing gears.
Yeah, landing gear at some point. Flaps also.
What's the barometer here?
3023.
3022.
Where do you set that at? Oh,
I was just
Barrow.
gonna say, where do you set that at?
It's right, left.
Right of your course. Yeah. Left of the master control.
What'd you say it was?
3023. And you got to put your mouse over just the right spot.
There it is. Wouldn't be a big deal if we were flying VFR, but IFR, they love to yell at you if you don't have everything set just right.
Command A, there it is. Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Rest clearing.
Nassau Tower, Boeing, Zulu, India Golf at runway 9er, ready for takeoff. IFR confidenciales. Boeing, Zulu, India Golf, cleared for takeoff. Runway 9er. Cleared for takeoff.
This ain't too bad. Except for, I mean, the brakes. I wish the sounds were different on the brakes. But so far, this isn't too bad.
No, it's not. There's just, you know, like the 300 that I flew, it seemed to not have the right amount of power. And I'm not sure if it uses the right amount of fuel. But other than that...
But, compared to the other planes like tube-liners that we've flown, or airliners, this one will not just freak out for no reason.
Yeah, I haven't had that.
We haven't had that. So that's my problem with the 757, and that's my problem with the DC-10.
DC-10 I've had, yeah.
For no reason, they just freak out.
Well, the DC-10, you and I both had it just all of a sudden, just...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and
just
you can't
speed up for no reason and crash us into the ground.
For no reason, and, you know, it's not like the Phenom where there's issues and you know the workarounds. It's sporadic chaos, and that's not good. That's not okay.
I just don't feel like I'm climbing at 1,000 feet per minute. But maybe I am.
1,000?
Yeah, what are you climbing at?
2,000. Like below 18,000 feet, you can do 2,000 feet per minute with it not being too much of an issue.
I remember you saying that one of the planes you were flying had issues with it climbing, not being able to climb steep enough. So that's why I was doing the 1,000 feet.
It doesn't have the thrust to keep climbing when it's like that low.
V1, rotate. V2.
It's like you set your speed for 245 and you say, okay, let's climb. If it's below 2,000 feet per minute, it sort of holds the speed. You get over it doesn't do it. But then if you get too high altitude, then it also doesn't have enough thrust to climb too great. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out, as you get higher, you need to not climb as quick. That's all it is.
1,000.
Don't sink.
500.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Boeing, Zulu, India Golf.
10,000 feet. Turn these off.
1.0. Boeing, Zulu,
Lights are all off. Above the weather. So I don't really need.
So apparently
eyes on.
somebody in my flight crew is Japanese. Cool.
Yeah, you did the seatbelts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you understand it?
No.
Why can't I do the speed hold?
Click on the button for speed hold.
No.
Hit the auto thrust and then speed.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
1,000. 1,000.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Turn right, heading 130. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain 13,000.
Alright, so I
can't
switched
get-
over to GPS because it told me to do my own navigation.
Yeah.
How do I get it to follow the GPS now?
The nav lock, the VOR lock.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Turn right, heading 160.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Make sure your
Pull
nav
up.
GPS switches
500.
in the down position for GPS.
It is.
Okay.
Boeing 2 India Golf. Acknowledge last transmission. Turn right, heading 160. Boeing
230, thank you.
Let's see how loud it is. Holy crap, is it loud outside?
Yes, it is.
I see a moondog. Looks like he's turning to intercept the GPS course also.
Yeah, because you had said that, and I'm like, I've been doing that, haven't I? Nope.
I've been flying the last heading that they gave me.
Yeah. But do you see what I see? Sunlight.
Yeah, no rain right now. And beautiful Bahamian Islands. And coral reefs.
Where are you at? I don't see.
For me? Yeah, I'm below you to like your
Oh, I see.
9 o'clock.
Oh, because you were climbing the lower amount. Yeah.
I'm only going up to 21,000.
Okay.
I couldn't see going any higher for this short of a flight.
Yeah, and we're headed east, so technically it should be what with an odd with a 500, so it should be like 25.5 instead of 26. But someone can chastise me in comments, please. Make mention of it.
Left heading 125.
You doing okay back there, Zig? So far?
It was a little rough, but
I didn't think I was getting off the ground at first.
well, I couldn't get it to lock on to my autopilot.
Turn left, heading 125. Resume on
18,000. Did I hear 18,000?
You're at 18,100 right now, according to what I see.
And now I can hit the barrel button, and then it'll go to standard
Where's the barrel button?
or the dial to adjust it. Yeah. Right next to your course heading for when you're landing.
Course heading.
Up
I see
on the
course.
right to the left of it. It has STD on it.
Yeah.
That is to adjust your barrel. You just push on it. It'll set it to standard.
Okay, gotcha.
VOR locks on to the GPS.
Yes.
Yes.
How are you going so much faster than me? And you're still climbing.
I have it set for 245. I'm doing 235.
I have mine set for 275, and I'm doing 161.
You have your flaps and all that up.
Flaps up. Gear up.
That's one of those things that standard is 1013. Yes. Yes, yes it is. Which is also 29.92 inches. Thank you, Aviation, for correcting and stating the obvious. Or the correctness, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Hmm?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
It started stalling on me. It's like I had no power, and I was only climbing at 1,000 feet per minute.
What do you, at what altitude?
14, 15, that's where it was at.
About 16. Recovering from the stall.
No, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Aviation. You know these things. You can throw them out there. Millibars, it's 1013.
Why the hell is it trying to make me climb at 7,600 feet per minute?
I don't know.
feet.
It's like it's not locking onto... Oh, there it is. Now it's locking onto the vertical speed again. I'm only climbing at 900 feet per minute, and you'd swear I had a damn anchor hanging out the back of my plane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This plane has...
It's not
if you don't
perfect.
get it right, it doesn't want to add speed. You get it level, get the speed up, and then start to climb, it'll do it. I don't... If it starts lagging, it's like you can't catch it unless you're completely level flight. And if you're on IFR and they keep going, you're below your flight level. Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to crash. What Aviation wants to know, what did you set your vertical speed to?
Right now it's 900 feet per minute. When I stalled, though, I was only climbing at 1,000.
What did you have the speed set to? The auto speed?
276.
See, earlier I flew the 300. This is the 500. I'm flying it like you are. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know, Aviation. That's what I said. Because you would think this big beast, I've got throttles at full power on it, only climbing at 1,000 feet myself, and it's like 190.
Well,
and it's slowly dropping.
Well, I'm climbing at 900 feet per minute. I got the throttles pushed all the way forward, and I'm at 187. So it's almost like they don't have whoever made this plane don't have the engine thrust right.
For the 500, I don't think so.
For any of them, it sounds like.
Well, I flew in one earlier. It had actually no issue.
Or it might be one of those planes where one time it works perfectly fine, the other time...
Weather conditions, whatever, yeah.
Well, I mean, hell, we've flown the 757 where one time it's perfectly fine, the next time it'll crash you on takeoff.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what has steered us away from the bigger jets.
Yeah. Yeah, aviation agrees with you with the design on it or whatever. Okay, so now I'm at altitude, and let's see if this thing will pick up speed. Zig, you're in one of the 7-300s?
500.
And a 500 also?
I've only ever flown the 500, I think.
Okay. Well, I'm gaining speed now that I'm level.
Oh, it switched to aero automatically for me when I got to 18,000 feet.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, aviation. Talking to broadcast guys here. Payware is the best, but I know that you don't want to spend that much money. It's
Underwear.
not that we don't want to. We have one of us has kids on the way. The other one's finishing a remodel project.
And honestly, we don't fly the big jet. I don't fly the big jets enough to warrant paying $50 or $60 for one.
50 or 60?
Minimum.
It's more than that.
No, for a PMG 757, I think it was like $60 when I last looked.
Well, I'm not sure I want to fly these that often. I want to know how to and want to know how to when I want to, but I don't. I'm more of the business jet and GA pilot.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a $40 or $30 version of one of these that you can buy. That's what kind of sucks, really. You either have to go all in or nothing. Because if you could, I would consider it if you could spend like $30 like you can for, like we did for the Phenom. And have good modeling, and okay, so maybe every single thing doesn't work, but you're not paying study level prices, but I don't think there is one in that category.
But to be honest with you, there's not a whole lot that the Phenom can't do that one of these bigger planes can do, except for it's a little faster and they can go a little further.
Well, and it can carry 40 times more passengers.
Well, yeah, but what's the point of carrying 40 times more passengers when all you're going to do is end up killing 40 times more passengers? It is lightning like a son of a gun up here.
If I'm going to go down, I'm going to take a bunch with me type of attitude. No, that's not good.
See, I'm climbing at 1,200 feet per minute, and I'm doing it at 270 knots.
Okay.
See, I never reached that.
Well, I did notice flying these, and it's the same with the DC-10. As soon as you hit that 10,000 mark, you gotta pump up the speed immediately, and then back off on the vertical speed. Is what I do.
Let's see, aviation. Let's catch up on these. You like flying the small one. I like flying the big ones. It's just our taste, right? Completely agree. And he likes how you think, Draco. How do you think again? It scares me when I ask that because I know that.
I don't know. I try not to think too much.
Yeah.
That's how I get in trouble.
All right, so I'm at altitude. I really should switch this over to that and then make that. Switch it over to Mach and make it 0.7. I think that's what it should be flying at. Or is it 0.72? There's an awful lot of I don't knows going on. Now this is the point that earlier I was drowsy and I said I don't want to sit up here this long and did the 16 times speed, but I can't do it now.
Now let's see if it actually holds. I changed my altitude. I only went to 18,000 feet. So let's see if it actually holds it at 18,000 feet, because I set it before for 19 and it just decided to go wherever the hell it wanted to.
I don't know. I think the earlier flight Draco was more peaceful.
It's because things worked
better.
Well, like
worked better.
Well, one, it actually held the damn altitude.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't get it to hold altitude. It just keeps climbing. I have my altitude set for 18,000. Well, because I'm an idiot.
Did you figure it out?
Yep.
Did you not press the button underneath it?
Nope, I forgot to add that extra 0.
What?
I had it set for 1,800 feet.
Go ahead and apologize to the plane now.
I apologize. I have a lot of things in my bouncing around in my head.
Which now makes you wonder, is he flying at 180 knots or 18 knots?
No, what 280 knots.
What did he have the speed set at? 180 or 280?
No, I had that set right.
Sure, okay. You did.
I was like, why the hell does this thing keep on not one? Why won't this thing hold it?
Even the aviation's getting into you, Draco.
Listen, when you have a kid and another one on the way and you're dealing with 3 million things, then you can say Draco.
Aviation, that's what getting pregnant does to you.
Whether it's you're actually pregnant or your significant other is.
I bet you that explains why I wasn't climbing right. I had it set for 1,800, but I had it climbing at 1,400 feet per minute, and it was trying to figure out how come I had it V speed positive when I wanted it to go down.
No wonder it was all confused. Maybe it was looking to go back and say, hey, you need to check this guy out. Is he okay to fly?
No, I'm not. I should not be flying tonight.
Well, aviation, yeah, I know. He hopes that it wouldn't be him that gets pregnant, because that would be weird and nasty. But there has been surgeries where you can actually the guy can carry the baby.
Hey, in this day and age, who's the judge?
Yeah.
Think I should have the flight attendants give all the passengers free drinks?
For what you've done to them? Go ahead, do it, and take it out of co-pilot Ernie's paycheck. Let him actually have 2 rounds on him.
So what's your cruising speed then, Moondog? What are you at?
I put it at 0.7 on Mach, which is 293. And I'm actually doing 291. Indicated.
What's your Mach setting?
0.7. I think it's technically supposed to be 0.72, but I'm not sure. If anyone flies this regularly and can tell me, I'll take it under advisement.
Hey, Steel Soul 26, welcome to the stream. Said that would be the start of what he owed them.
Oh. Just 2 rounds, dinner, free movie.
I'll just blame Moondog. I went to your flight school for this.
Crap, I can't fight that because I was the one given directions. Wait a minute, that was a cool looking cloud there.
Did Active Sky give us a anticipated runway?
Let me look. 10.
Aviation's going with this. Draco, how much have you had to drink tonight? This is the FAA.
Not enough.
Yeah. Good answer, Draco. Good answer.
And with that, Zig takes a swig of his coffee.
Steel Soul says, better be ready to cuddle for a few.
Ooh, I got some nasty turbulence here.
Yeah, been bouncing around a little bit.
I'm going through a thunderstorm right now, or skirting the edge of one.
UPS 10.
Well, you're at 18.
Yeah.
You're right at top of clouds.
No, I'm flying through some clouds.
Okay, that's why you've got it. Because I'm like smooth as glass up here, and I'm like, what are they talking about turbulence?
Well, I'm at 21,000. It's not too bad, but it's waving around a little bit.
I don't know. What did Active Sky say?
10.
Yeah.
I'm going up to 210 to get out of this turbulence.
Can you make it up that high?
I'm gonna see.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
Crash.
Well, I mean, if I stall, I got plenty of air between me and the ground.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to pull up the Active Sky here. Obviously, that's the person that's flying his plane. That's me. Back here we have Draco, who was up with us, but before he decided to do that whole sleep with the fishes thing. And then Zig is back there catching up. And we have a mysterious Airbus flying back there.
Who's shadowing us?
Yeah.
See, I don't have an Airbus on my radar. I got a Cessna 208 and a CRJ 700.
Yeah. Well, see, I've got sort of like closer to Zig, but between the two of you and to the north, I've got an Airbus. And to the southwest of Zig, I've got a Bombardier.
Well, I got a Bombardier to the almost to Zig's 3 o'clock.
Yeah, this one's not too bad, Steel Soul. We've been flying the Cessna on this VA tour we're doing I forget how many flights there are, but 2 of them are the 737, and we've been flying the A2A Cessna 182, and it can get kind of rough in there.
Well, it didn't struggle too much to get up to altitude. I'm about 400 feet away from cruise.
So once you had speed, you were able to.
That's the key I noticed
climb up
with this one, and it was with the DC-10, is you can't let that speed drop off or get behind it. Like as soon as you hit 10,000, you gotta punch it on the speed knob. Just dial that sucker all the way up. So
it must be something with the computer trying to fight to get you to climb, and then it keeps pitching and flaps, not flaps, but
yeah,
pitching you up and trimming to get you to climb. But then it kills the speed, and then pitches more, and then all of a sudden you've created a stall, and you're done for.
You were watching earlier this afternoon, Steel Soul?
Oh,
on the charity stream?
Who were you watching? Were you watching BP or Moondog or?
Oh no, he just said he was watching earlier and jumped in before he came on here. Unless
or were you watching one of our earlier streams?
He said Moondog up the crash counter.
He did.
He did.
Moondog crashed into thin air again.
I'm just as surprised as everyone else. Trust me. That one was like.
I wasn't.
You shut up. Turn this around and come back there and. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Turn around and come back there and rip the wings off this one in front of you?
Probably. I'll show you. I'll rip my wings off right here. Or be like that episode from, or be like that scene from Hot Shots where he flies upside down and starts smacking both the guys in the head with his wings.
Yeah, yeah.
And for those of you who are too young to have ever seen Hot Shots, go watch it. Funny, funny movie.
Yeah. Hot Shots is a whole lot better though than Hot Shots 2 Part 2.
But duh.
Alright, so fuel-wise, I'm doing fine.
I got my center tank. I got 12,530 pounds. Tank 1, 7239. Tank 2, 7237 now. I'm using about a pound of fuel a second.
Fuel usage, 4.6. 2756 in both of the tanks and wings, and 47 in the center.
Where are you seeing fuel usage?
You have N2, and then the FF is fuel flow.
Oh, okay. Mine's 5.5.
Okay.
Ooh, now it's swerving around.
Yeah, I climbed up above the turbulence and the thunderstorms. I love the Japanese guy in the back yelling every time I turn on or off the seatbelt sign. It's great.
And that's the thing. I've got 3 crashes on that thing, and I'm the one trying to fly it the most professional. We've got Stu, who's not ever going to be confused with professional, not crash ones.
That's because he don't care. Well, he you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't care, so it just doesn't happen to him, even though he pushes the boundaries.
He dove that plane and landed it at 150 knots. Not a problem. Moondog's doing like 100 knots. He twitches his wing and they both rip off. And
well, no, actually, with that one, I was trying to keep it going and keep up with them, and I had it up in the yellow air, range. I was doing like 150, and then I started to descend. So there was just enough constant strain that it overstressed it. I shouldn't have done it.
I was doing like 140, and then when I got ready to descend, I pulled way back on the throttle before I started descending.
I forgot to do that part. That's what I'm saying. I was just, oh, well, let's just start to descend. And it was like, well, if I descend at this speed, I'll catch up a little bit more. And I shouldn't have. If aviation's doing a flight Friday or a Thursday from Phoenix to JFK on VATSIM in the 737s that they have. And no, the Airbus is not me. Didn't say it was you shadowing them. I just, noticed there was an Airbus shadowing. Could have been Andrew. Actually, for that matter, it could have been Dan. Dan can fly. He can take off. He can fly.
Could be Roy stalking us for all we know.
That's probably it.
Roy's always watching.
Yeah.
Even when he's not watching, he's watching.
Yeah. He said he was going to sleep. He was starting to get tired.
Well, we're not playing on Newbie Farm. If we were on Newbie Farm, his radar would go off when we're cutting through hedges, so I'm pretty sure that's...
Now we all know that's not true, because the last time we talked about this, and you said that he popped in.
I know.
Yeah. And he goes offline a little bit, and you can't tell that he's not in Discord, but he's there. And then all of a sudden he pops in.
I got a Beechcraft King Air 350 at 22,000 feet. Passing, going the opposite direction.
I just wanted to put that out. I could be anyone in that Airbus. Could you try maybe adding a couple more words in there to make that sound correctly? But I think he was just trying to say it could have been anyone in that Airbus.
Can me speak good? Possibly. Maybe.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh?
I learned to speak English in a American prison. Yo.
Gosh, my coffee's empty already. Oh no.
I just got handed off the Miami Center.
I did a little bit ago.
I have not.
Flight time's been 40 minutes since takeoff. Yes, I hit the timer, which means one of two things. It's going to be a perfect flight, or I'm going to crash this right into the freaking runway.
Is it counting up or counting down? Because if it's counting down, you hit the wrong button.
That was a self-destruct.
It's counting up.
This plane will self-destruct in 10 minutes. So, Zig, you're doing 391 ground speed. I'm doing 433. And Moondog's doing 432.
I got my cruise control on 292.
Well, I set mine for Mach 0.7.
So we're all at 0.7, but it's just due to altitude and
well, no, his
wind.
Remember, if he sets his for Mach 0.7, his speed's gonna, because if he's at the same altitude as me, his is gonna go up to 323 indicated.
Steel Soul says, and there go his wings.
Lost a wing. Lost the other wing.
I'm good at climbing and staying at altitude at a fast pace. It's when I go down, or I go, here, hold my beer while I bank into a mountain and I catch too much speed and rip them off.
Well, hell, Stu pulled a Zig. He flew directly into a mountain, turned around, flew right back out of it. I've never seen anybody fly into a mountain and then turn around and fly out of it.
Speaking of coffee, I'll be right back.
Okay. I think someone doesn't have collisions with anything turned on, which is good.
No, he did.
He won't crash.
No, he did, because when he came out, his propeller wasn't turning. He was kind of just slewing himself back out.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, he turned all the damage on. Remember, he said his propeller was
right.
bent into his the shape of a C.
Oh, I missed that part. Oh. I keep hitting the escape button and wanting to go, do you want to end this flight? No, I don't want to end this flight.
I think I want to get a little bit more stick time on this plane before I make any more rash decisions about it.
Yeah. It's not a terrible or bad plane. It's easy to set up, it's easy to fly.
I want to spend a little time in that FMC because it looks interesting.
We have a flight to do for the VA. That's the fly-in that we still need to do. That's a 4-hour flight. That's the one that I ran out of fuel on. That's a 737 or 757 or an Airbus. And then we have in 3 more legs this plane again for another 40-minute hop.
We're spaced fairly decently apart, though.
Oh, we're more than decent. I mean, you guys are probably, what, 10, 12 miles? You don't see each other visually?
No, I don't see anybody around me.
Yeah.
Oh, Zig, you're playing FSX.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just popped up for me too. Oh, I get to descend. You know what that means? Lower the speed or I'm going to rip the wings off.
I gotta take some screenshots.
Well, that is a good idea. I don't have any of this plane either. I would like to fly this plane some more. I just, you know, with the basement project here lately, I just haven't had time.
Yeah, I brought that up to Moondog just a few seconds ago.
Because we'll be, and I said to him, we'll be back in this plane in like 4 legs.
Yeah.
We've got 3 and then we've got this one again.
Well,
and we have the fly-in for the VA for the month if we want to do that.
I need to try and do that, yeah.
The 757 or an Airbus.
Well, I'd like to fly this without there being any video proof of my stupidity.
So, like the 4-hour fly-in. Because unfortunately, that's all it is. It's either flying from England to there or...
To where?
It's a little island, and the reason they have it is it's a sort of one of those difficult landings. You're actually doing an approach, and on your approach, you do a S or a sharp 180-degree turn and come back and land on it. You get down to runway level at like 1,800 feet. You make the 180-degree turn, and then your final descent is right there. It's
hey, Cole. Thanks for the sub.
Turn left. Acknowledge.
Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the sub.
Alright, well, I'll be right back before they start yelling at me to get ready to descend.
Because now I'm descending and turning to start approach. Yep, guess who was just about at that magical number again?
The overspeed number?
Yep. I hit it 320 on this descent. I did put some spoilers out, slow it up.
Steel Soul repeated, and there go his wings.
I did that same thing. I looked at it and said, yeah, I'm just about ready to do that. Active weather 30.7, thank you.
Okay, I'm back. You know, I was watching this one guy. He was flying a PMDG 747, but he had like the full setup. He had like monitors up high, so that way he could see like the entire overhead panel. And he had like I think he had 3 Titan of the old Titan XPs to run it all. And he had like the full cockpit set up with, you know, all the throttles and all the switches and everything. And I'm like, that is somebody who really, really likes their flight sim.
Yeah, and has a bankroll to go with it.
Yeah. That's someone that it's cheaper to buy all that and fly that instead of actually taking and going to the flight school, because he.
Well, I think he was an actual airline pilot.
Okay, well then in that case that explains it. He seriously has a flight desire. The pause thing just caught me. So if you have that, don't descend and maintain 3,000.
Yeah, not a bad way to blow 30K. Steel Soul says. Yeah, that would be a good way to do it. As good as any.
Descend and maintain 9,000.
Not 900. 9,000. 30.
Yes, 9,000.
Got it? Okay. Trying to help.
It brought me down to 15,000. Now it's taking me all the way down to 3,000.
And I'm going to slow down to 280.
Yeah, at least, because I was just about at that point.
Yeah, not 90,000 either.
Yeah.
Okay, I made one mistake. Let's let it go.
Well, no, I was just about overstressing and ripping the wings off again, so.
All right, everybody.
So there is this group of guys that have a full 747 cockpit, but they do it for charity.
Nice.
Cool. We do stuff for charity too.
Speaking of, Moondog, now that you brought it up.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't even have it up there. Don't forget the Monkey Show is doing a drive to raise money for the Ronald McDonald House. All links in everyone's channel. Yes.
Yep.
And that link takes you directly to the website to donate. All donations are appreciated, and we have a goal. We've at least reached the first step of the goal. We're at least over $100 for the group. So if you feel like you can, it is definitely a worthy cause. Take the time and toss that in there. Anything from whatever, $1, $25, $100.
And I do know if it's over a certain amount, it is tax deductible.
Yes.
When I did my $25, they sent me an email with all
confirmation for it.
Well, all of that on there. It was like a
Yeah.
donation letter for taxes.
Receipt for, yeah.
135.
Yeah, Steel Soul asked if you put in your dollars for your crash fees.
No one said I had to pay the dollar for the crashing. It just said someone should. So
I'm pretty sure BP changed that and said you had to.
Okay, well, I gotta save up from buying donuts and then I'll do that. Which reminds me, I think I'm gonna turn around and grab a donut.
I thought you finished those on the earlier stream.
No, I had a dozen. I didn't eat them all. You guys seem to think that I sat there and just stuffed my face of donuts, and then my wife even came in and grabbed two. And I hear her on the other side of the door even mentioning something, but I didn't hear her clearly.
Yeah, I always said, don't eat all the damn donuts.
Okay, you guys have to be quiet when she's yelling through the door. What was that, dear?
How are we supposed to know?
Don't eat all the damn donuts. That's what she said.
No, she said that's what I do. I stuff my face. Thank you. I love you, wife.
Ask her if she's seen the cat lately.
Send and maintain.
Draco wants to know if you've seen the cat lately. No.
When Moondog sneezes, do you hear a jingle? Because that could be a sign of where the cat is.
Draco could have helped.
What does it tell me to do? Descend and maintain. Oh, acknowledge. Yes, acknowledge. And then maintain 11,000.
Expect vectors visual. Runway 10 approach. Boeing Zulu India Golf.
Aviation? You want Draco to go there? What, harassing me?
No, I think he meant to hell, and if so, I got a whole list of people I'll take with me.
I'm going to have these folks stick in the back here. I've got it rocking back and forth as I'm...
Runway 10. Okay.
Right heading 135. Boeing Zulu India Golf. Turn right heading 135.
No, he says no, so I don't think he meant go to hell. I think...
Okay. Like I said, I got a whole list of people I'll take with me.
135. Boeing Zulu India Golf.
Alright. What did they say? Runway 10, yes.
18,000 feet.
Runway 10, so. No one saw that, Moondog? Saw what? Holy crap, that screen is big. Good. That narrowed down a little bit smaller, and we'll undock that and get rid of it.
What's that, your GPS?
Yeah. The window? What window?
Pacifica 4355. Descend and
Oh,
maintain.
What are you talking about?
190. Descend and maintain flight level 190.
If no one saw it, what did you see? Because no one saw it. Alright, so I'm at 3,000. And I'm at 3,000 feet anyways. It's not like if the window opened, anyone would have been sucked out. You opened the side window. Yeah, I did. It's one of those things that's right underneath where I put the window for that. All right, who just? I heard it. I gotta find out who it was. One of these. Streamlabs. Steel Souls is followed. Thank you, Steel Souls.
Very nice, Steel Souls.
He's tuning in over there so he can get first person on the crash.
Yes, I heard about the last transmission. I'm trying to acknowledge Steel Souls. Leave me alone, ATC. Because it's 3,000 feet. It's getting a little cloudy, and we got to find a runway with no ILS. You opened the side window.
Do we not?
I know.
Did Macars not give us a
front row seats? Yeah.
A map for that one?
No.
There's no.
No, there's no map. There's no nothing. There's no ILS even available for this. It's GPS only. It is runway 10 and the runway heading is 103. It does have light.
It does have happy lights?
Touchdown point, yes. No lights.
Uh-oh.
No pappy lights?
Nope.
Oh, boy.
7,598 feet. 158 feet wide. It does have runway edge lights.
Oh, well, that helps.
It doesn't have the touchdown point lights, that's all.
Hi, Tenzin. Welcome to the stream.
Alright, expediting my climb. I descend down to 2,000. Yes, I'm working on that. Shut up. Go away.
Contact Miami Center, yes.
Let's go down to 240. There we go. I'm getting some clouds, but it looks broken for the most part. So might.
Descend and maintain 5,000. Boeing, Zulu, India, Golf.
Oh, we're still pretty far out from the airport, and they got me going all the way down to 2,000 feet already.
Providicals approach, yes. Acknowledge.
Boeing, Zulu, India, Golf. Please expedite your descent to 5,000.
Why is it not wanting to... Why is it not wanting to descend?
Boeing, Zulu, India, Golf. Please expedite your descent to 5,000.
Why is my... Oh, come on now.
Boeing, Zulu, India, Golf. Please expedite your descent to 5,000.
And Easy Dock had to crash.
You haven't gotten rid of that thing yet?
Not yet, and my plane's not wanting to descend. I got it like stuck in a loop or something. Oh wait, is it going now? Going, but not very fast.
Boeing, Zulu, India, Golf. Please expedite your descent to 5,000.
Slow down.
Oh crap. Now it crashed out completely.
do you got your speed at right now, my dog?
180. And I'm still a little fast.
Alright, I'm gonna do 170.
Boeing Zulu India Golf, please expedite
10,000 feet.
I'll give myself a little bit of flaps here now.
descend and maintain 2,000. Boeing Zulu India Golf, turn right heading
Yeah, I'm already down at like 10%.
descend and maintain 2,000.
No, I'm further than that. Yeah, I am 10. Laps there. Speed brake.
Turn right heading 160, descend and maintain 5,000. Boeing Zulu India Golf. Boeing Zulu India Golf, turn right heading 190.
Steel Soul, thank you very much for following me on Twitch.
Turn right heading
Why will the auto brake not engage?
India Golf.
We're not far from the airport, Daniel. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why I can't, why the plane doesn't want to descend here at a quicker rate.
Boeing Zulu India Golf, please expedite your descent to 5,000.
I heard you. I heard you. We got it going now. Oh, we're dropping now. Drop it like it's hot.
What's your altitude, my dog?
Hold on, I'm 2,000.
Want me to report airport and runway in sight? I can't see a damn thing.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta pee real quick. You want to see how I land? Yeah, me too, buddy.
Alright.
I'm going to outside view to take a look.
I just came through.
Holy shit, there it is.
Gears down, flaps down. Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy.
Thanks for the sub there, Daniel. Appreciate that. The landing will be sketchy at best. How's that? Clearly you have not watched this channel before.
Or any of our channels.
Right?
126.0, Boeing Zulu India
Is
Golf.
there no speed brake on this?
Yeah, there is.
Well, it's too late for me to look for it now.
Confidenciales approach, Boeing Zulu India Golf.
I'm gonna burn the brakes right off this thing. So everybody watch your ears, because these brakes are gonna be screaming.
006. Tango Delta Zulu. Turn left heading 025.
Too high now.
Turn left heading 025. Cessna Tango Delta Zulu.
This plane is not responsive.
Boeing Zulu India Golf, please expedite your descent to 5,000.
Almost at 5,000.
Descend and maintain 2,000. Boeing Zulu India Golf, turn left heading 155, descend and maintain 2,000. Turn left heading 155, descend and maintain 2,000. Boeing Zulu India Golf. Boeing Zulu India Golf.
I saw Moondog land. I saw smoke come off his landing gears. Oh shit, that's a small hill.
Yes, next taxiway. As soon as I find it.
Boeing Zulu India Golf, did you copy?
Oh shit.
Turn left heading 125. Boeing.
Oh, come on, easy doc. God dang it.
I'll take it.
You're right behind me.
Yeah. Hold on, I can't hear anything. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh. Yep.
I had to pause it because I had to pee, Cole.
Alright.
And I just had to pause it again because the easy doc freaked out. Why is it not letting me change to...
Cessna Tango Delta Zulu, descend and maintain 2,000.
25.
Descend and maintain 2,000. Cessna Tango Delta Zulu.
2,500. 2,500.
Well, that wasn't the prettiest of landings, but it was a landing.
Okay, do you know where the gates are?
Yeah, I'm over here.
All the way at the beginning of the runway.
Yeah.
Where we landed.
Yeah.
Well, You're all the way over there. Okay.
Yep, that's
Whoa.
Because, well, no, I didn't taxi there. I taxied up here to the first turn-off, and that's where it took me, was all the way up here.
Right heading 095. Turn right heading 095. Cessna Tango Delta Zulu.
Okay. Well, there's that.
Well, I can just stay right here.
I would taxi down by you, but I just don't want to hear those brakes anymore.
Well, there's that, and I don't, this is first turn-off. I'd have to taxi back where Zig's landing right now.
Right.
And that's not going to be smart. So engines and stuff are off. I can take the time and...
Steel Souls goes better check for the fire after burning down them brakes. No kidding.
I did do my turn to 125.
Huh?
My plane is just freaking out right now.
So that's Draco, and then Zig is still in the air.
Stop flight. Alright, so let's see what my landing rate was.
Well,
357.
FlyLife said it was 430 or
Yeah,
something when I landed. I was taking it. I was up, I was down, and then all of a sudden, why are you still doing a landing rate or something? Okay. Before it freaks out, make sure I just file this darn thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and file mine too. And let's go find Zig. Why does it keep telling me I'm landing? Just give me a landing rate of minus 17 feet.
Holy crap.
Holy shit, Zig. You fly that thing like a fighter jet.
I'm not doing anything. It's on autopilot. I had to go off of autopilot. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't going to be good.
Can you see the airport?
No.
Alright, keep turning a little bit to your left. Keep going, keep going. Nose down a little bit. Alright.
It's there in front of you.
Airport should be just about at your 12 o'clock. You're at a slight angle to it.
And it's over on the other side of the little cove of water.
Okay, I see it now. But it's just... it's just going crazy.
Yeah, Steel Soul, we are not two-blinder pilots by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
Now, we will fly the... well, Moondog will fly the wings off a GA aircraft.
Thanks, Rico. I will fly the King Air at 70, 80 feet above the ground through the mountains with no issues. I have ripped them off of the
1,000.
Cessna, though.
Now, you want to catch us flying with some really good flights. Catch us when we're flying the Phenom.
Sync rate.
Yeah, those are like
Sync
almost
rate.
where someone
Sync
will
rate.
ask, do you fly these in real life?
Sync rate.
No, but it sure looks like it.
Because none of us have ever crashed the Phenom.
No. Zig, you look pretty darn good
Don't
there.
sink.
A little low,
Shut
but
up.
pretty darn good. Shut. All right.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
500.
Yeah, I'm way low. Can't get it.
400.
If I pull up, I can't see. I'm going down.
300.
Give it a little bit of power.
I got it full power.
Too low. Terrain.
Gear
Too
up.
low. Gear. Too low.
That's the problem. I got it full power.
200.
Too low. Gear. Too low. Gear.
If you attempt this, don't forget you just put your landing gear away.
Yep, I'm not attempting it.
Okay.
I just don't know why, you know, full power I'm getting nothing.
What I'd like to know is how come my plane keeps on saying FlyLife keeps telling me I'm landing.
I don't know. I've had a few of those too.
Like out here, it sounds like my plane
It's
touching
touchdown.
down.
Yeah.
I got a feeling that plane and FlyLife don't play well together.
Turn left heading 100, Pacifica 4355. Pacifica 4355. I have the runway inside. Pacifica 4355. You are 11 miles west. Climb and maintain 2000. Cleared visual.
If I turn all the electrical off.
Contact Providenciales Tower on 119.9. Descend and maintain 2000. Cleared visual. Runway 10. Approach. Tower on 119.9.
Wonder if that'll stop.
4355.
Oh.
So anyone watching my stream wondering why we're following Zig, we've landed. We're just following Zig as he does the correct thing of circling around.
And offering support.
Thank you for that, Steel Soul. The auto throttle was still engaged, even though when you disengage autopilot, it doesn't disengage the speed.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And it's not. Man, but it's just... I don't know if it's the turbulence or what, but it was just going stupid crazy.
I just heard your engines go full throttle right there.
It's like it wasn't following the heading. Still not following the heading.
Did you put it on a GPS course to land?
Well, yeah, but before that, it wasn't following the heading. They kept yelling at me, expedite your turn, expedite your turn, expedite your turn, so I put it on the GPS.
Let me look at this.
Seems to be now, but it's just, man, the turbulence is just crazy.
We got some thunderstorms around us. So I'm sure it's those are turning out the air.
By any chance, did you have it, even though you're changing heading, you still had it on VOR lock instead of heading select?
No.
Okay.
I had it on heading select, the whole way in on approach, and then it just stopped responding to it, or the turbulence was so bad it wasn't able to follow on it, and the ATC kept yelling at me to expedite my turn.
Okay.
Well, I am proud of you though, Zig. If this had been 5 months ago, you would have said the hell with it and just planted it wherever.
Yeah, I don't do go-arounds. I thought I was gonna there, but I happened to glance over at chat amidst the chaos, and Steel Soul was like, disengage the auto throttle, and I'm like, oh. And then I remembered that on these, it stays locked on even when you disengage autopilot.
Right.
Yeah, and I've used that to gauge my speed all the way down to landing, and then touch down, and then gone, why won't this stop? Why won't this stop?
Exactly.
Yeah. So you were doing the go around without realizing that you were stuck at 130 knots or whatever.
Well, even when I was trying to bring it in, and I needed a little more power,
you couldn't give it the power because you're stuck. Yeah. The way the rules have changed, I would go around 6 and 7 times. I've gotten so I don't need to go around 6 and 7 times. Now Zig is the one going, I ain't going to crash this thing again. Let me go around.
But stick around, everybody, because the next flights are going to be in the Beechcraft Duke, which is a prop plane, general aviation, but a lot of fun to fly.
Yeah, and we'll be flying out of here, headed somewhere. We do like a 3-island hop, come back to here, and fly out of here in these planes.
Probably not tonight, though.
No.
Just want to clarify that. That won't be happening tonight.
We get someone's basement done, and we can start streaming in the earlier in the evening. We can do a longer block.
Yeah, well, by the time his project is done, my project will arrive.
Yeah.
Vidanzi, I'm sorry, I'm not even going to try. I don't want to butcher your name. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
So Steel Soul says he just started with FSX, and what are some good free add-ons? I'll let you guys talk while I think.
Okay. Already, I'm tired. I'm going to get to bed. All right, night aviation, and no, we're depending on our first flight. We wasn't sure if we're doing a second flight. We still might be.
All right.
Add-ons.
Number one free add-on: Manfred Jan's C-47. If you like prop planes.
Even if you don't like prop planes, that's a really well done prop plane.
It's better than some paywares.
like planes wants to know if this is the default 737. This is not the default 737. This is a 737 from Raikou. If I remember right.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to call you Vid. To Vid, where are we going to? Well, Zig is trying to land.
Hell in a handbasket, buddy. Hell in a handbasket.
What's the airport we're sitting at right now? I don't remember the name. I just remember call sign.
MBPV.
Yeah, Provocados.
Yeah, it's in the Bahamas. And then from there, we are going to... Where the hell is it we're going to next?
Is it Salt K?
Let me pull this up.
Is it Salt K next?
Let me pull it up.
Yeah.
So the next flight, we're leaving from here and we're going to Salt K Airport. And then depending on time and if we're frustrated or not, we might be leaving out of Salt K and going to Pine K. All in the Bahamas.
Yeah. That Pine K back to here is a 10-minute flight.
Yeah.
So it all depends on frustration levels, crashing, and time. Overall time. Yeah. None of what we have is any more out of the box, but it is the Steam FSX. We're running Rex 4 for clouds and water.
Hey, Vid.
We have Orbix for ground texture. We also have Orbix Vectors, and Draco has Orbix North American portions.
I don't have the Orbix Vector.
You don't have the Vectors.
No.
We're running Active Sky, and we are connected with Join FS. Sorry. Join FS to connect it. We have Fly Live in the background so that you guys can see the departure and arrival and stuff on the screens. And what else do we have running? Oh,
he was asking about free.
Yeah, free-wise though.
Free-wise, this plane's
free.
Not too bad. Yeah.
This plane's free. Not the worst plane we've flown.
No.
Better than some of the ones we paid for.
Right.
So far.
The Manfred Jan C-47 is a completely free plane. I recommend everybody get that plane. If you like flying prop planes, that is a great plane to fly. Very well done. That's a plane I would probably would have
paid for.
Yeah, thrown like $20 at.
And it also comes with the Basler. What is it? The BT-60, which is the refurbished C-47 with bigger engines, newer avionics.
That doesn't come with that though. That was separate.
No, that was
separate.
It's separate? Okay.
Yeah.
But that's a good one too.
I thought it was a part of the same thing. He did both of them, so.
And then, if you want to do payware, but you don't want to break the bank, the Beechcraft Duke is a very good.
That's not available anymore.
It's not.
No.
Oh damn. That's a very good plane.
Yeah. It's not available. The
C-162 Skycatcher, which is a free plane if you can find it, is a very good plane. It is a pretty good plane.
Just Flight's not Just Flights. Flight 1's 162 that we started doing the extravaganza with. That's a free one now. It was payware. They've made it free. You have to follow all of the description on installing it, but it is now a free download. That's a really nice general aviation single engine plane.
Yeah. It's actually a really good plane to start learning to fly in if you want to learn the basics.
Very good plane for flying in the mountains and being able to, there's a mountain, and turn left and avoiding it.
And then, what's a couple of the other free ones that you and I have?
That's what I'm trying to do. I'd have to give the black screen to go into the planes to do that. Well, heck, let's do it this way. Let's go to desktop.
Alright, and I will be right
and then
back.
go to aircraft, select aircraft, and that should pop me up. Or it's gonna crash. Okay, let's see here. Dutch is paid for. You know what? I think since when I reinstalled everything, I didn't put in all the free ones. Oh, there you go. This Fiat 1941, it's not a bad plane. And the, where was the other one? The Beechcraft 111. Google those and find them at Raikou, I do believe. There it is. Beechcraft AT-111.
Gear down.
Small prop planes, older, but not easy to fly, but definitely a nice flight. DC-10 was paid for. So yeah, those are the ones that are decent planes. Some of the free ones I have not put back on there since the redo. Zig's concentrating lining up for this runway
1,000.
And the crosswinds and turbulence are just out of control. Saying.
I had a little bit of it, but
man,
I think I came in a little faster than you.
I'm at 189. What should I be at?
Oh no. If you're at that speed, then yeah, that was top end. I was trying to get it down to 140 as I was coming in. But I killed autopilot and auto thrust.
I'm way low again. I can't, the problem's going to be I can't see the runway.
Keep it level and just get yourself a little altitude, or keep your power so you stay at this height.
But I can't see the runway.
Well, it's a little bit to your
400.
right. More flaps, a little bit of power to keep the speed. Full flaps will keep you more level so that you can nose down more.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Don't sink. Yeah, I got it, buddy. Got it.
Okay, I'm
Don't
back.
sink. Don't sink.
Jesus.
Don't sink.
Did you see that? God.
Yeah. You're on glide slope. You're on glide slope now.
Yeah, but
I saw you just start climbing.
Yeah.
Not that. Just it shoves the plane like.
Yeah.
I was having that issue. I had to give it a lot of rudder.
500.
I'm not even. Oh, fuck. It's gonna be bad.
400. 300. 200.
Much, damn it. Come on. Coming in.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hate tube-liners.
Okay then. So where do we want to drop this in?
That's fine. We can go on and do the next one.
Well, it's all up to how you feel about it.
Close that quick.
All right. So let's see. How do we want to do this? I want to do that as I set up.
Yeah, some of them are already buried.
Some of them are already buried. You can tell Zig's depending upon the situation. We've been hanging out for a year now. We're starting to understand which ones are which.
Like I said, we are not two blinder pilots by any stretch of the imagination. As a matter of fact, it's gotten to the point where we kind of avoid it.
I'm not trying to avoid it.
I do.
But, yeah. It's that I don't want to fail at any of it, so I'm not going to let it beat me. But at the same point, it's definitely one of the ones that you go, to it.
Uh-oh. Come on now. Come on, let me choose the aircraft. I don't want to. There we go.
Change that to parking 4.
It was just so squirrely, and those planes just don't respond. That's the, that's always the issue I have with those planes, is they just don't respond.
Right.
No, it was squirrely as could be.
Let's go with my blue one there.
All right.
Oh, let me end my cars.
Yeah, it just takes a second while we set up for the next flight.
Aircraft.
Did I not?
That.
Oh, I thought I filed that. It has been filed, okay.
Beach light, there we go. Let's do what? 5,000.
5,000's probably max. Yeah, 5,000.
All right, let me set up my.
This is a 1,400 flight time, so let's do 1,350. And their flight planner.
Yeah. Where'd you go to, Moondog?
Parking 4.
I'm gonna go to 5. And going to MBSY.
Salt K.
Where are you guys going? Parking
4
what?
and 5.
4 and 5. And 5,000 feet. Okay. Save. Yes, I'm gonna move my plane to there.
Time are you guys setting it for?
1,400. So
1,350.
1,350.
Yeah, it's what I did. Should put that in as that. And that's all good. Flight now. Change. Man cars to.
All right, and then
5.
pop that up real quick.
Wait a minute. We're at MBPV, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
MBPV. Oh, okay, that's where I said it. Why is it messing with me?
Now I want back to the macros. And
fly. Okay.
I guess I could still set it up with the ACARs and at least get the flight time credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you don't get credit for the...
I won't get credit for the tour.
Yeah, I would have to go back and fly it.
You doing a VFR direct?
I did.
I did VFR, VOR.
Oh, there is no VOR though, is there?
I think there's one. Yeah, there's one VOR that it then turns you right to the airport.
Let me go find that one on the cars real quick.
Okay, so that's set up.
That'll pop up.
Oh, yes. Back to that.
And I'm looking around for everybody else. I don't see anybody. But
I'm not in
I could
yet.
be sitting out. For you guys, I could be sitting out in the middle of a field for all I know. So.
Let's see. Yeah, Zig's sitting beside me.
I see you guys. You guys are over there.
Are you parked in this building somewhere?
No, I'm gonna be kind of like to your. Oh, I'd say 11 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock.
Okay, baby.
Other side of that, the fuel pumping building. Okay.
Yeah, way off to like your left.
Yeah.
What plane did you guys choose? The ACARs?
I went with the Duke.
The blue one.
I went with in ACARs I went with NIG, BEC, BEC Beachlight.
Where was that at? Beach. I see Beach 1900s.
It's down underneath all of the Boeing.
Oh, it's below the Boeings?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, and I gotta do my fuel real quick. Fuel and payload.
Although with this, it shouldn't matter how much fuel is in it.
Like right
I have
before
it
the
at
Cessnas?
50%.
Oh, BEC Beachlight. Got
Yeah,
it.
I got 50%.
Alright. And I think everything's set, so I can jump back in the game. And it's running, so I gotta shut it off.
I got 16.8 hours on this plane.
16.8. Oh, I've reloaded it. That's right. I'm at 5.
Right.
I was like, I only got 5. How do I only have 5?
So I'm gonna go ahead and start my flight and get the engines going. Crack that.
Parking brake, engines off. Start that.
Fuel. Make sure all the way up. Make that go away.
It's that. Crack that.
Master. Generator. Battery. Fuel pump. Cowl flap open. Crack that throttle a little bit more. Alright, why aren't you starting? Oh, I don't need you not to start right now.
Oh, come on. Ah.
Why aren't you not starting? Alright, I don't have time for this.
Why are you doing that?
We should be at like still at 30 point something.
Something like that, yeah.
30.6.
All this turned on.
Or for aviation, who was here earlier, 1018 millibar.
That's at 5,000. 30.6. That turned on.
Come on. Oh, Doc. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta pee before we do this.
Just gotta get the engines warmed up. Let me double check the barometer. Yep, 30.6.
I know my mixture's not set right because I turned it down because I'm sitting here idling. Uh-huh. And then request IFR clearance.
You're doing IFR again?
Why not?
I'm not doing IFR. I'm doing VFR, and I can just request taxi to which way do we want to depart? Let's depart to. I'm going to depart to the north and swing around.
5, 4, 7, 5.
Charlie or Bravo Alpha to runway 10. If I remember right, that's it. I think that's down by you guys.
All right. I forget. Where's the time on this thing?
Very bottom, right below autopilot controls.
Oh, okay. 5:31. Did I not set this time right?
I know it's got 9:59 for me.
Oh gosh, don't tell me I've got to restart this thing because of that. Nope, that is time. That's flight time, that's elapsed time. Where is actual time?
Actual time is going to be the clock right in the center of your yoke.
Duh, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I have a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
All right, while we're sitting here, let's go check out, see what plane Zig and Moondog are flying. Zig's got the all black with a, was that a little bit of gold?
Yeah, buddy.
And Moondog's flying the same exact plane I'm flying.
Of course he is.
And you guys are the ones sitting out in the middle of a field.
Okay, let's see. What do we need? What do I need to turn on here? Anything? What's our lighting situation here? Well,
until we take off, all you're gonna
nav.
need no, you're gonna need your beacon on and taxi lights on. Then when we get to the runway, you switch on your nav strobe.
Gotcha.
And your beacon and recognition, and then your landing lights.
Okay, and then let's see, where's the... You remember? Oh, there's the GPS nav. Okay, got it. And the autopilot, I don't remember how this one works. It's the easy one, isn't it?
Yeah. So I just set my altitude and my climb rate already. And then when I get ready, after I take off, I'll hit my yaw damper, and then autopilot.
Did you get a barrow or?
Yeah, 3006.
All right.
All right, we're just waiting on Moondog. Also, don't forget to hit your pitot heat, both your pitot heats.
I'm back. I'm set. And it's right on time now for a pushback for me, anyways.
Are we going? Are we going east?
North. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, do a little bit of a pushback so I can spin around here. Niner, when ready.
Acknowledge.
It's got me going to runway 10.
10.
I can figure out how to get there.
And I don't really have space here, so we have to do a pushback.
Is this one of those where you have to go out on the runway and taxi down, then turn around?
Yeah.
Hey, Chili Willies, welcome to the stream.
Chili Willies, that name sounds familiar.
He hasn't been around in a while.
Yeah. This is gonna sound... Chili Willies flown or helped fly with Squirrel. I think I recognize that name from there too. Or am I thinking someone different?
Hey, he's got a monkey icon in the stream, in the chat. Nice.
Oh. And in that case, completely all good with us.
Mm-hmm. You're in, Chili Willy.
And we'll just put this out there. Anybody who wants to fly with, who's watching us and wants to fly with us, you're more than welcome to. We usually put the information up on Zig's Discord about where we're going and what we're flying before we do.
He said he did, but I guess he's talking about helping Squirrel or something.
Yeah, okay.
He does prepared things.
Prepared things. Because I remember some DC.
Wait a minute,
DCS?
it's got me holding short right here, yeah?
No, because you gotta go out on the runway and turn down, come back.
Sure?
Yeah.
Runway 10, right? That's where you're headed?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Just checking.
Ooh.
Digital combat simulator flights and formation flying with a group, I think, if I remember correctly.
Alright.
Wow, there's a little bit of wind. Got to rudder this just to keep it straight going down the runway.
Is it okay? Good. I thought it was just me, because I'm just weaving back and forth like I'm drunk.
Well, we know that you already stated it when you took off the first time that you didn't have enough.
He said Paul is a good friend of his. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Crap. There's a lot of wind. What is the wind here?
That's what it was when I was landing. It was ridiculous, and that's why I crashed.
Well, at 3,000 feet, holy crap. Surface winds 60 at 25 knots.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That could be why someone had an issue with his landing. And
Well, that explains why I came in sideways.
Yeah. It must have picked up some there because it wasn't quite that bad for me when I came in.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's a
having
lot worse
damn
now. Yeah.
Hell of a time. At least we're not flying the 182, which wants to flip over to the left constantly when you take off.
Well, yeah, it wants to do that. In which way would the crosswind be for that thing this time?
Taking off this direction, it would be
to the
blowing
left.
from. Yep, it'd be hitting us in the right.
Yep. So it just make that even worse.
Well, chances are we'd end up taking off, going down the runway upside down.
Possibly.
So this is going to sound, kind of dumb, Chili Willies, but I don't know how to do that. I just started my Twitch channel about 6 weeks ago. I've had my YouTube channel for quite a while. He said we need to put ourselves in the flight simulation Twitch community.
I don't know how to do that. Me and Zig started our Twitch at the same time.
We're Twitch idiots. Just saying.
Yeah, and I'm only a half a step above that, if that.
Yeah, I know where the dashboard is. Is it like a community? I guess it's like a group in there or something?
Is it like a Steam community or?
Well, it's on Twitch, apparently, through Twitch.
Well, I said like a Steam community.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
All right. Down here is...
You said it's below the game slot on the dashboard. I might take a peek here as I if I slide all over the runway here on my taxi reading chat in the wind.
Being blown off the damn runway, that'd be perfect.
You're somewhere up here, but I can't see you because...
Just wait, at 3,000 feet, wind direction is 7-7 with a speed of 37 knots.
Are we flying into it or with it? Or is it going to be a crosswind and we're going to be pointed like...
7-7, so it's going to be more of like a quarter league.
You can try putting the link in there, Chili. I don't know if I have them on or off, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. We're highly professional over here.
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed.
We're very enthusiastical about flying. We're just not as enthusiastical about
there you go.
Showing it as well. All right. So as we're waiting for Zig to meander down the runway,
I'm right
here,
behind you.
so...
Oh, I almost passed you up. Ooh, look out! I'm right next to you.
All right. Well, I don't know where Draco is.
He's off in this field. He's off in Draco.
I'm on runway 10.
You in that next step up there? Yeah.
I'm sitting here on runway 10. I thought you guys were right behind me.
Community, game category.
Oh, I'm sitting next to Draco.
You are?
No, you're sitting right beside me.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm rolling. I don't know where you guys are.
So in the community, add up to 3 communities. So put in flight sim community.
He put a link on mine.
Okay, well, I'll jump over there and take a look at it.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
All right, you want me to take off, Zig?
Crap!
Or do you want to go first?
Oh, Draco just flew right over the top of us. You go ahead.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's what I was afraid of.
That's what that "Oh Sweet Jesus" was all about.
All right.
Oh,
Running it up.
well, very cool. Thanks for doing that, Chili Willies. Appreciate that. I'll have to check that out in a little more detail. I clicked the link and opened it up in a window so I don't forget. Oh, I shouldn't need flaps.
Off the ground. Rudder's like full right. Oh crap, I forgot to take clearance for takeoff. Alright, well.
I did too.
You know what that is? That's distraction from reading chat. Pay attention to that more than some of the stuff. Well then guess what? We'll just cancel IFR.
I'm cleared for takeoff.
I'm in the air already. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to make sure we get it in the air.
$1,000.
Ain't even gonna lie, that was scary as hell when I took off and there's you two right there in front of me. I barely made it over top of you.
Man, I'm not sure if I want to even turn on the autopilot.
Oh no, I turned on my yaw damper, turned on autopilot, and everything smoothed out quite nicely. Hopefully 5,000 feet gets us over the low clouds, but we're not caught up in the bigger ones.
Alright, up and going.
Oh, God.
Safely. Feel good. Gears up.
I definitely feel more comfortable in this plane.
Flaps up.
Oh.
What do you need panel lights for?
I just want to be able to see them a little bit more.
MU Easy Dock.
I was just going to say, did he crash already?
Nope.
No,
Easy Dock
Easy
tried to
Dock.
crash him.
Well, thanks for stopping in, Chili. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in,
Oh,
Chili.
thank you. Take a look outside.
How about gear up? That's always a good idea, right?
And flaps.
Gear up.
Tango Delta Zulu, you're 15 miles west, turn right heading 175, climb and runway 12 approach. Turn right heading 175. Climb and maintain 9,000. Expect vectors visual. Runway 12 approach. Cessna Tango Delta 2. Cessna Tango Delta Zulu. Turn left heading 020. Turn left heading 020. Cessna Tango Delta 2.
Sounds like it likes about 45% there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, about 50 for me.
You leaned out to 50?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 45. It was like, it picked up pace about 55. It started to drop at like 42 or 3, so I brought it back up a little bit.
Well, I was watching my fuel flow needle, and it started to go back down when I got below 50, so I figured 50 is a perfect spot. And I'm doing 174 right now.
I'm about that, 174, 175.
Yeah, I got my throttle at 82% and my prop at 83.
I put my, actually go over there so it'll read it. It's over almost to 180 now. I have the props about 80, 85. I'm 90 on the throttle.
I'm nice and leveled out at 5,000.
Don't need taxi or landing lights now.
Turn right heading 140. Cessna Echo Delta 2.
And there's my car's telling you 50 miles.
Yep, I got the same thing. I forgot to turn that off. Alright, 178. Working our way up to 180.
185 is where I'm sort of topped out at. 187.
Well, you got your throttle set a little higher than mine.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take some outside screenshots. Find a good view.
What are we're going to MBSY, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cessna Tango Delta Zulu. Turn right heading 095. Turn right heading 095. Cessna Tango Delta 2.
I see Moondog over there. I see Zig back over there.
Yeah, Zig's coming out of that cloud back there for me.
Yeah, me too. Alright. Where'd my speed stabilize at?
Where's the chat?
180.
I was looking at the chat and I didn't want to bring this up, but I will. Aviation cursed you there, Zig.
Did he?
Yeah. So he said he was going off the bed, and after the first time around, he goes, "Okay, well, safe landing, Zig."
Yeah, he jinxed it.
Yeah.
He knows. He knows better than that, anyways. He's been around long enough.
Just heads up. Expected weather. Winds 77 at 28 knots. So I would. It's saying runway 8. This is what to expect.
Well, that's almost straight headwind into it.
With rain. Scattered clouds at 12,000.
No.
Broken at 4.
No approaches.
Nope. This is island hopping. This is going to be one of those fly passes, find out where it's at, turn around and come back. What do we got?
A little bit of clouds. We'll be back out of these here in a few minutes.
Tango Delta Zulu, airport is at your 1 o'clock, 11 miles, turn right heading 120, report runway inside.
Runway 8 heading 73.
Turn right heading 120, Cessna Tango Delta.
Dimensions 869 feet.
Long?
Yes.
Delta Zulu, you are 10 northwest, cleared visual.
Hit the brakes.
Elevation 5 feet.
Put it on the threshold and hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes, start out the parachute, drop the anchor, and drag your foot.
Give it the old Flintstones.
You know that stall?
I'm gonna end up in the rhubarb.
That short runway landing with the stall that BP was practicing earlier?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna be practicing.
I think we'll be fine.
Let's see here.
If I can land a 377 on a 3,000-foot runway, I can land this on an 800-foot runway.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
We mean I'll be fine.
That's exactly what I mean. You'll be fine.
Alright, looks like 13 minutes to our way.
Steel Soul says bail out over the water and wish the plane the best of luck.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, this is southwest of Grand Turk Island. Wow, okay.
We're getting pretty far south there. If that airport was any shorter, we'd be in the Piper Cub territory for landing.
Okay, so we're flying out here to the southeast to land on Salt Cay.
Uh-huh.
Then we're coming back to almost where we took off. It's actually one of those things where when you've landed at the wrong airport, that's almost what you want to do this time. But if you land at the wrong airport, you'll be at the airport we need to go to next.
Wait a minute. So anybody watching my stream, can they hear me? Because the mixer's not picking up my mic audio, and I don't know why.
Let's see. I took a second to stop and look at mine just to make sure. Let's see. Tab number 9.
Number 9. Number 9.
Yeah, I've got like 9 tabs open.
Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. You guys not familiar with that Beatles song? Don't know that Beatles song. That's okay.
I know the Beatles song because they also made a reference to it in The Simpsons.
The number 9?
Yep. It was Barney singing number 9 over and over again and then belching in between each one.
No, Draco. I hear me. I don't hear you.
Oh, what the hell? Because it's not muted.
I hear Zig.
Well, the thing is, it's not muted.
I don't know who number 7 is. Steel Soul? A good question.
So, it's not muted.
Yeah. It's not muted. The bar is there, but you're not reading anything. Can you go into the little gear icon and make sure...
Your input settings? Is that what?
Yeah.
Maybe? Somewhere?
Says mic/auxiliary 100%. Desktop audio 77%. All the tracks are ticked. Says audio monitoring off for both. I've been wondering how come people have been coming in. I've been talking to them, but there's been no response from anybody.
Yeah.
Frickin' OBS, I swear.
Retitle this a Moondog style YouTube.
The thing is, though, is that this isn't my fault because I didn't forget to unmute it. It was never muted.
Right.
So
OBS broke.
If you click on the mic, the gear button for the mic aux channel, if you go to properties,
yeah,
under device, is that your headset or whatever? It was
set for default. There it is. For some reason, it reset itself to default.
Windows update.
Frickin' Windows.
Right? You had that, right?
Right. I didn't even think to look at that because why would I?
Well, right. Yeah. Is it going now or can you tell?
Yeah, now it's going. I can see.
Okay.
You can see it's moving on your end. Let me go back into your.
Okay, so for anybody who's watching, I am very sorry, but Windows screwed me again. Apparently, when Windows updated, it completely it changed all my audio settings. It changed a bunch of different settings, and I didn't think to look in OBS to make sure that it did not change my audio settings for my mic in OBS. Well, apparently it did. So the entire stream up until now, you guys haven't been hearing me, but I've been talking to you.
That's all right.
I apologize.
They heard us.
Yeah, they've had something.
They've had something.
Like I said, it's like a Moondog stream. I've had my mic killed and you guys live, and people wondered. And I've had it the other way, where I've been talking to you guys and they haven't heard you guys, so they just think I'm talking to voices in my head or something. So,
well, in case Steel Souls didn't hear me, I know he didn't hear me. Well, thank you very much for following me on Twitch.
And Moondog's had it where it's been completely silent.
Yeah.
Not hearing anybody.
But that's been Moondog messing with his stuff. I didn't do it.
Yeah, I saw Games for Kicks do a tweet about the Windows update.
Windows update went through and it messed with all of his sound profiles.
Yeah, reset all his audio settings. He was.
Yeah. And you know what? At that point, I should have gone and checked mine, but I didn't even think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on the plus side, though, you guys got to hear some really good plane sounds. Well,
yes.
I think Steel Soul heard you the first time because I think he might be listening on mine.
And for those of you who are watching now, if you stuck around long enough to get to this point,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And if you're watching this later on, I apologize very much for one, the sound, and two, the brakes of that 737. Those were horrendous.
It's a very odd, weird, unpleasant sound for those things.
It sounds like a large wattage or large voltage transformer shorting out. That's what those brakes sound like.
It's almost like they're analog brakes that keep locking up while you're trying to stop, and it's reverberating on itself.
It's raining again. Damn it.
Yep.
Runway 7 and 25 is listed.
What?
when you call ATC, it says runway 7 and 25, but we want to land on 7, don't we? Yeah.
Okay.
What are we? We're MBSY. That's not on my list yet. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, there's some rain.
MBSY, yeah. Select runway for landing, 7 or 25.
7? Is that what we wanted?
Yeah. We'll stop landing.
I'm gonna get down to about 2,000 feet.
Yeah, because...
Well, it's starting to get bumpy up here, and I got clouds above me and below me.
I'm 11 nautical miles, and I'm 55,000. Yeah, 55,000. 5,500 feet up.
Well, I'm 13 out from GTK.
Yeah.
So it's time to plant this towards the ground and see where we get.
Throttle back here a little bit because I'm doing 202 knots.
I was up there too, and now I'm pointing this towards the ground. I better throttle back a lot.
Yeah, keep it out of the yellow, Moondog. Keep the wings on the plane.
I hear that works very well for planes.
Yeah. And
alright, and while I'm here, select approach. There are no approaches.
No.
No.
Which means the first runway I see is the one I'm landing on.
Dun, 77 is the heading for the runway.
$2,500.
Wonder how many people stopped in my channel and were like, "This jackass can't even get his sound right."
I've been there, so I don't want. I know what you're talking about.
Moondog's been there a lot.
Moondog lives there.
Yeah, that's his neighborhood.
Zig's done it a couple of times.
I have occasionally.
Worst part was when I went to make my very first video and forgot to push record. Did a whole 30-minute video. I was, everything was working good. Looked over, forgot to push the damn record button.
Yeah. Done that one too. Alright, so this is the little island right here underneath this cloud. And I'm trying to speculate where I need to be.
I gotta drop down further because I still can't even see the ground.
That looks like a very large field, and I'm wondering if that's not part of the runway somewhere there.
Holy crap, I'm lined up with a runway. It's not the right runway, but I'm lined up with one.
Well, there's only 77 or...
No, there's an airport.
Oh.
This waypoint that I'm coming up to is an airport.
Yeah.
So literally, I'm going to fly over this airport at 1,000 feet and then turn. Because
crap,
I'm at little one way over there. Sorry if I'm making anybody dizzy. Oh, one of these days I'll get hat track or something so that way I can move around.
Oh no,
smooth.
Yeah, I've done that. It's still not so.
Yeah, but when I'm holding down my spacebar and mouse button and I'm just move a little bit.
There it is. That's what I thought it was. we're going to peel off and line up on this again.
I thought the Bahamas were supposed to be sunny. Every time we've flown the past few, well, every flight we've had, it's been rainy.
No, the rain will go through and then it'll clear out.
Like Florida.
Yeah.
That one.
Landing on this little island, huh?
Yep. Zig, you'll probably see this like big yellowish or green, like wheat field type texture. It looks like a big rectangle field. That's the airport. Runway's in the center of it. I'm not sure what Draco's going to see.
I'm not seeing anything yet.
So did you make a turn to the right a little bit then, Moondog, to line up on it, or what?
I turned right to try and line up on it. I did line up on it, and I was way too high, so I've went to the turned to the right, and I'm coming back out.
Who's flying a 182 with the name Pizza? Right behind you.
Not I.
I see you, Moondog, and then there's a plane right behind you. It's a 182. It says private, and then pizza.
Well, I did have a delivery that I wanted, but...
Isn't that you, is it, Zig? Right behind him?
No, I don't think so.
Hey, do you see anything, Moondog?
No, I'm actually trying not to put this in the drink. I'm at 400 feet. Alright. Turning right to line back up on it.
Huh. That little dirt patch there, huh? That's our runway.
It's a grass landing strip, that's for sure. Oh, goody. It's grass and it's wet.
I think it's paved, but that little,
no, it's like it's
that little
in a...
brown landing strip is...
Yeah.
Well, it almost looks like grass with, like, markings on it.
Alright.
No, you got some guy following you. Somebody following you in a 182. Cause he's staying right with you. He's like 200 feet off the water.
All right, I'm lining back up on approach. Full flaps. Landing gears down. Announce on final. Yeah, it's a little bit of a rain shower. Nothing to really worry about. Then I'm about 250 feet and part of a mile out.
Oh.
There's like an outer marker.
Easy, Doc. So done.
You imagine trying to land this at night?
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
I've got like 2 trees right in front of like where I gotta land.
Mike Bravo Sierra Yankee traffic H Zulu India Golf is on final runway 7 to land.
Gear down.
500.
You can tell these trees have been trimmed by planes before.
Four hundred.
Right on the runway.
They're Pappy lights, Boondog?
No.
Okay.
Hit the runway. Hit the brakes. Stop, no problem. But I was only doing like 90 knots when I was on approach there.
139.
Oh, I shut off flyby because I was still getting them. Wow, runway's over there for you. Okay.
Yep.
I'm off the runway.
300. Two hundred.
Okay, so there's that one.
That was at 249.
Oh, come on.
140.
What the?
What happened?
I don't know. I stalled it, I guess.
Gear up.
How far away are you from me?
Who?
Oh, I thought you crashed.
I did.
Oh, because it still got you flying. Oh, there it is. How far away is Moondog from me? Yeah, for me, you're just sitting out in the middle of a field.
Well, I'm sitting to the left of the runway.
Yeah. You're to the left of the runway, but out in the middle of a field.
Yeah. Yeah, where you landed went through trees. So
Okay, and there's something weird going on with Fly Life. So you're gonna go away, Fly Life, because you keep making my plane bounce up and down.
I see pizza coming in this Cessna.
So you guys have landed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's taking
Cessna
us out?
172. I can. Want to thank everyone for stopping in, subscribing, following, chatting with us. Thank those that we didn't have anyone fly with us, but we did have Pizza here follow in behind us.
If you're watching Pizza, hi.
Yeah. This is us doing some of the VA flights. We will be back Tuesday night for some more flying. Don't forget tomorrow afternoon, the Monkey Show BPG Community Farm, where we'll be on Cavalier Roy's newbie farm. And there's so much. Did we cover everything? We covered the charity. Links to those are in the descriptions. And we want to thank everyone for hanging out and flying.
Yep. If you like what you saw here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit the notification so every time we go live, you are notified, and hopefully you'll be able to hear all of us. And also, but yeah, definitely give us all a thumbs up because that moves us up higher in the recommended for YouTube, and YouTube definitely right now is not being friendly to the small channels. So,
well, granted. So if you do like it, like he said, so anything from Zig?
Nope, I'm good.
Nope, you're good. All right. In that case, raise a glass to Zig and to because he needs it, and we all are going to say good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.